So we all have those weird problems that you run into that inspires a new project or something that would allow you to create something with your printer and design work. In my case, it was trying to have a simple cup of coffee. Stick around, see what we figured out. I'm Ron, and this is my place. Coffee time. So as you just saw, I had a problem and I had to come up with a solution. And in my case, I was having issues with my coffee maker, and I had a bunch of crap laying all over the place. I needed to take care of it, so I wanted to design a way to come up with some little shelves. So what I ended up coming up with is little bowls that are going to attach to the wall. And as you can see, they turned out really, really well. This one was actually printed in MakerGeeks Mint PLA, and it was printed on the CR-10, I think 0.2 layer, and as you can see a little bit where there was some supports that were right there. But overall, it turned out really, really well. And this one worked well. I call it my benchmark. Now, what's interesting is I also printed out a few more of these. And this one I specifically printed on the CR-10. Or, excuse me, on the Mark III. And overall, it printed out pretty decently. You can see the same from the overhang. But what's interesting is look at this part right up here. I don't know what this was. It almost looks like it was over extruding suddenly in that area. So I thought maybe it was a printer issue, skipped layers or something really weird. So I printed it again, and it's the exact same print. So at that point, I figured it was not a printer problem, but rather a slice problem. And I should say that when I printed this, I actually rotated it 45 degrees to try and see if I could move the artifact. And it didn't move. It printed literally identical, which told me it was G-code. So then I went ahead and that was sliced in Slick 3R Prusa edition. And I went ahead and popped it into Simplify 3D and resliced, and for the most part it turned out pretty nice. There was some weirdness in colors, which is almost like speed difference, but for the most part it printed out really nice. Of course, the same with the overhangs because of the supports, but that's inside. I'm not really worried about it. But for the most part it looked really, really good, and it was very comparable to the one that was done on the CR-10. So what does that mean? And pretty much the gist of it all was, if you're having a problem with your printer, make sure you don't just immediately assume you're doing something wrong. At this point, if I wouldn't have really paid attention, I could have been chasing a problem that was really a slicing issue. I could very well have resliced and it just changed or gotten better, and I've seen this issue a couple times on Slick 3R Prusa edition. I don't know exactly what's causing it. It's almost like it's the variable layers or something doing something really bizarre. But anyway, I just thought it was really kind of neat. I think they're going to work. I'm going to use them all. I don't care what they look like. You know, there's a little bit of artifacts. We'll call it interest, visual interest. Didn't really need 4, but we'll see if I can use them all. Should fix my problem. I'm thinking we got problem solved. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. It's been a little bit of a different one, so we'll see what it's like. Now, we'll be interested to know what you think of the camera. This is my brand new camera that I picked up. So I got a Panasonic G85, and this is actually, I'm printing or shooting it in 4K. So I'm only going to probably upload in 1080p, but I wanted to be able to do the 4K for clarity sake, as well as being able to play with the video a little bit more. So we'll see how it works out. Just still going around trying to improve the video. So hopefully this all works out. I won't know until after I'm done editing. Hopefully it worked out great and everybody's all happy and wonderful. So again, MakerGeeks PLA. Printed 235 on the hot end, 60 on the bed. Same thing as always. Printed out pretty good. Didn't love the ones, a couple of them that came from the Prusa, but I ended up getting a good one from each. So that's why we have multiple things, right? All right, if you like what you see, please hit the like button. Don't forget to hit subscribe so you can be told about all the cool stuff that's going on. And also, what else? Oh yeah, if you don't like something, hit the thumbs down. Let me know why, so I can try and help you figure out the problem, or help me figure out the problem. Either which way, have a good day and print everything you can.